Now we kick things off with the beautiful works of Timi Dakandar. Now his painting, drawing and collage explores his fascination with the human existence. He is one of Nigeria's contemporary artists whose works are widely collected both locally and internationally. Trust me, you will be blown away. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
I was telling you before we came on live, I'm like, your work, you're too proud. Like, I feel like you just sit and say, how am I going to blow their minds today? And how long does it take you to create all these pieces? I mean, per piece. How long did it take you to create this, for example?
Well, from conception,
yes.
idea conception to finish the piece,
yes,
can take up to 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Or 2 weeks.
Let's talk about conception.
Yes.
So how do you come about, how do you start? Did you just feel like, oh, I want to make a mom and a child, or how does it come to life?
Well, whenever we want to create art, usually there has to be a point of inspiration.
Okay.
And inspiration can come from different sources.
Yes.
Sometimes when I watch TVC news, I see what's happening in the nation.
Yeah.
It propels me to make a comment.
Okay.
But as an artist, the best way I can make a comment is through my art. So I create pieces that can reflect that issue that I see that's troubling me.
That's troubling you.
Aside from that, again, when I see beauty, when I see laughter, when I see joy, it propels me again to create art. In another scenario, I can see somebody, or maybe deep inside of me, there's that feeling to portray something like hope. Okay. Even though situations might look not too pleasant around us. So I create art. Okay. Then looking at our cultural background too. Sometimes I'm motivated to create art to show our culture.
Fantastic.
So I create art based on multiple reasons. Yes.
And I mean, our country, our continent puts you in a place where you have, so you're exposed to a lot.
Too much.
Too many options to create. Fantastic.
Too much.
Let's quickly delve into what you brought today.
Okay.
The very first one that blew all our minds. It's fabulous.
Thank you.
This lady, she has daring eyes with beautiful hair. Yeah. This is beautiful Kiko. Now, what inspired this? I feel like she sat for you to do this, but how did you go about this from concept?
The initial idea behind that work is to portray our culture. Okay. Because as much as we create art, we also create cultural assets. Okay. And just like in the past, when the British and all manner of foreigners came to Africa and they saw what we created and they took it over to their own country. Yes. So when they are talking about Africa or referring to things about Africa, those works are strong images of Africa. Yes. So as much as we create art, we also try to create art that is rooted to Africa. Rooted to our culture. In my art, I try to tell stories about our culture. So when you look at it, you can see the beautiful hair that the African woman carries. Then, much more than that, there's also an expression. Someone says you can see into the soul through the eyes. So I try to also bring that into focus in my works. I want to ask about the colors. There's quite a splash of colors here. What informed your choices of these colors? I love colors. Okay. I love colors. Okay. It's hard for me to do a work that is not so colorful. I love colors. Though in some occasions, like there's a work beside it there, it's almost like a monochrome, though you still have traces of colors in it. But I love colors. The African is a colorful person. Yes. So as much as possible, while telling stories of my culture, I like to just give a splash of colors. But let's talk about this one. It looks more
Looks like a ceremony is about to take place, like a cultural ritual or something. Not scary ritual, but like a coronation of a prince or a marriage ceremony. Tell me, what's the story behind this?
Well, that work is trying to depict the past. You know, in our past, we had men marry more than one wife.
You say past? I say forever. But okay.
Well, it's still happening.
Exactly.
But you know, Christianity has come in and is like in so many places now.
Yeah.
It's not permitted. But in our past, we had women, 2 women, 3 women marry one man.
One man, yeah.
And there was less morality in our society. So this was like, there was a storyline that I was trying to craft, and this was part of that storyline. I create art sometimes out of poems. I write poems. So after writing a poem, I sometimes pull out images from the poem and depict in my work. So that work came out of that storyline of our past, where we had less marital issues, less moral issues or immoral issues in our little communities when women were, you know, attached to...
That my laugh is not really...
I know.
Nah, we ain't gonna share.
It doesn't work that way.
Let's move on to this work here.
Okay.
So we have this, you're gonna have to... Okay. No, we could leave it there. Okay.
Are you sure?
So, yeah, it's fine. We'll just project the... No, it's fine.
Let's bring it out.
We'll project it on screen.
Okay. This is the work.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about it. You can see it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about this work. We have this mother with the child.
Yes.
And this is very African.
Yes.
Very colorful.
Yeah.
I want to know the poem or the story.
It actually came out from a poem I wrote about a loving mother who will give her last strength, her last breath to hold on to her child, see the child.
Looking up to his mother.
Grow up strong and will sacrifice her life for the child.
Yes.
I had a very loving mother. So this work is like portraying that, that theme of a loving mother and child. And also, this work is also like connecting to another poem I wrote about existence coming out from Africa, Mother Africa. So she represents Mother Africa.
Thank you so much. I must say this has been such an inspiring session with you. I love the stories behind every piece of art. I love how you show Africa in such a colorful way. I love how you depict the African woman. It makes me so proud to be African. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. You know, Artsy Thursdays is always beautiful. We get to exhibit beautiful works from beautiful creatives across our country, and of course our guest today was no different. We have so much more in store. I'm sure you're enjoying it. You do not want to go anywhere. We will be right back after this quick break.